Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Scotty P here with another message from Scotty P Inspo. So today, this message is for someone out there that's got this feeling. That feeling where it seems as if everything in your world is coming at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour from every different direction and you can't stop it. That feeling as if you're drowning in this never-ending sea of disappointment and to-do lists and failures. That feeling. And for a while, you thought you could handle these things in your life. And you did. But then, the enormity of everything that you're dealing with hits you like a ton of bricks all at once. And you feel not only overwhelmed and frustrated, but defeated. Because you feel like, man, nothing I can ever do in this world is gonna pull me out from underneath the never-ending demands of this world. And you feel everything in you start to sink. And it's at that moment that that little voice in the back of your head right here starts to whisper to you. And it starts saying things like, what's the point? You could never do this anyways. You're nothing special, you don't matter, you can't do anything right. This world got along before you and it'll get along just fine without you. And after a few days of listening to garbage like this from up here, we begin to shut down. And we start to feel hollow on the inside, just like a shell of our former selves. And the only thing that we want to do in this world is crawl into a corner and just disappear. Then, just when you were convinced that you would never feel anything again, a little light gets turned on in your soul. Just a little flicker. And it's something you wouldn't expect. Maybe the lyrics to a song that you remembered when you were 5 years old and it keeps playing over and over again in your head. Something very random like that. But now, you start to feel something again. It's not much, but it's there, and you can't deny that feeling in your soul. And now you're starting to remember all the battles you fought in your life and how far you've come. And everything you've overcome to be the person you are today. And you start to feel accomplished, like you can do this. But on the other hand, you feel completely defeated. Because yet here you are again back at the bottom as if nothing had ever changed. And this is a tough feeling. But yet despite this, you can't help but notice that the little seed of hope is beginning to crack on the inside of you and spread its light all throughout your darkened mind up here. And as you go throughout your day, you don't know how and you don't know why, but you're starting to hope again. Not much, but a little bit. You're starting to hope. You're starting to feel. You're starting to think that maybe, just maybe, you have a place in this life and maybe you can do something. And you feel like this hope is just waiting for you to grab it and illuminate your entire life with it. And as you go throughout your day, it's so easy, though, to fall back into that familiar sadness. It's so tempting because everyone you know is stuck in that sadness. Everyone you know is stuck just barely getting by. And you don't want to be like them. But yet it's so hard to break free from that grip. But yet you don't fall into that sadness and you keep going. And you dig deeper than ever before to somehow pull out within you these little words and you let it out in a soft whimper saying, I can do this. And you're not even sure if you believe it, but you want to. And you keep going. And life keeps going on and it gets harder and harder and harder and another crushing blow comes your way and you're ready to give up. You're on your knees saying, I can't do this, but something on the inside doesn't let you stop. And you let out a little whimper ever so softly saying, this can't stop me. And you keep moving. And after many mental battles and so many tug of wars in the inside of your mind between positive and negative, now you're to a point where when life doesn't go your way and things are going wrong, you view it as an opportunity to get your self-encouragement game stronger. And now, when the dismay of this life and the difficulties come at you, you no longer collapse underneath them, but rather you use those difficulties as a ladder to take you to new heights that you've never been before. And to think that this new mentality started with a little word of self-encouragement that you spoke to yourself in your darkest hour. And that now led you to this newfound strength that you didn't know that you had, but yet it was within you the whole time. And it's only then that you're able to realize that the words that you say to yourself when all hell breaks loose in your life, those words are going to determine whether you continue to grow as a person and become filled with hope, or if you allow yourself to disappear behind the difficulties and stay stuck in your life like that forever. And it all begins with the words we say to ourselves when there's no one else there, when this world has forgotten about us, when it is nothing but us and the dark. And it's at that moment that we will make the decision about what we say to ourselves up here, which will determine over time which direction our life takes us and where we go. So I want to thank you all so much, and I just want to encourage everyone and let you know that I know life is hard right now. It's not easy for anybody. But find that encouragement within you to keep going. God put that in us so we can keep moving forward. And you can do this. You may think you can't, but I promise you, you can. And better days are ahead. I don't know when, but they're there and they're coming, and you need to hold on to it and remember that. So thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe. Take it easy, y'all. Check me out, Scotty P Inspo.